Up next, we have Kevin Hill giving us some outlook for brokerage in the next several years. So, Kevin, what do we got?
What we got is the total addressable market, or TAM, for freight brokerage over the next, say, 10 years, up until 2028, kind of how the industry is expanding.
So how big can it get?
How big can it get?
How much of that slice of that pie can you get if you're a
brokerage?
brokerage?
Exactly right. We're going to look at that, the overall pie, and then the margins. Everyone loves to talk about margins, right?
Yeah.
But first, let's really define the trucking market. So we have North American logistics. Okay. Here, the transportation piece is about $900 billion, right?
That's a lot of money.
It's a huge.
Yeah.
It's about, 8% of GDP, right?
Yep.
On the trucking side, you have about $750 billion. I think it was a little bit higher in 2018 because of the rates.
Right.
But generally, it's about $750 billion, but that's not really the freight broker piece of the pie, because a lot of private fleet transactions are included in this, but you don't broker private company transactions, right? You know, Walmart products going to Walmart.
And your Cokes, they have fleets of trucks.
They have fleets of trucks.
Included in this number.
So basically right behind you here, we have the for-hire truckload market, which is about $350 billion, right? And that's what brokers broker.
There you go.
So if we go to
for-hire truckload, and then right below that,
oh yeah, we have brokers. Sorry,
$62 billion.
$62 billion. I forgot all about the brokerage market. So right now it's about $60 to $70 billion on the freight brokerage, and that represents about 18% of all trucking transactions, right? And we can see that right here. In 2018, $62 billion, and we kind of forecasted out using a model. It's pretty aggressive, I will say that, for the next 10 years and how brokerage is going to grow that pie. And we come back over here to just under $180 billion in 10 years. So it's a nice CAGR, 8-9%.
Standard kind of growing. That's a good clip too.
It's a very good clip, because if you think about the economy, it grows at about 3 to 4% on high years. Let's just really say about 2 to 4%.
2 to 4. Four is probably on the high end of that
very
growth.
High end.
And you're talking about 8 to 9% for the brokerage. 8
to 9, so double.
Pretty aggressive,
it's been
right?
For the last 20 years. It's been double GDP.
Right.
And I think it's going to continue to double on that.
Okay.
So as we grow, right, we're going to get to about 30% of transactions are going to go through brokerages instead of 18% today. So almost double.
Okay.
Right. So and yes,
and we got
you
something.
Want to talk about margins.
Yeah. This is the interesting part, right?
About margins.
But this line's going the wrong direction.
It is. So we took the TIA 15.1 or 15.7% average margins right now. And those are going to decline as the market grows up and probably get down to 10%, maybe high double digits. And why is that? It's because of technology, efficiencies coming into the market, the digitization of freight, and increased competition in the market.
There's going to be a lot more people. I mean, growing at an 8 and 9% clip, that's going to be an attractive industry for people to enter.
And that's exactly what you're seeing, especially with the VC-backed firms who are digitizing freight, right? So in all freight brokerages, top 100 down to your mom and pops are going to have to include technology and become more efficient to operate, get higher gross revenues, because these margins are coming down over the next 10 years.
So they're going to have to get a little bit more competitive.